Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's Angela. And I was trying to go to sleep and this deck was like, we need to do an interview. And it's been calling me for the last couple hours to do an interview, but I've been in and out of sleep. But this is the Poe Tarot that I just got yesterday in the mail. And I thought I'd go ahead and do a deck interview with it. If you're just tuning into my channel for the first time, when I do a deck interview, I on camera do a quick meditation, breathing, clearing the air, and then I draw the cards for it's usually the same spread, which I do have the same spread that I normally pick, and it is on Pinterest. That's what it looks like, called the deck interview spread. And it's on Pinterest, but I usually use that spread. I haven't really been called to use another spread, so I've been using that one for all my tarot spreads. And I will go over the cards intuitively after each question, and I tend to go to the book also after we've been over the cards. So without further ado, because it's getting on the witching hour here, Sunday evening, April 3rd, 2022. So let's get this going. So for card 1, it says, what brought you to me? And I got the Page of Candles. And the quote at the bottom says, if I can only get a good look at them, I can soon tell who they are. And the Page of Candles, which is the Page of Wands. And I get this, I don't know why I keep wanting to say this, active in action. If that makes any sense at all. It doesn't make sense. But this question, what brought you to me? It's almost like he's suspended on this rope, looks like, or a chain, and he's swinging, but it's almost like he's swinging because of gravity. He's not swinging because he's choosing to, which I find very interesting. So what brought you to me? It's maybe to help me get over this, because this is how I feel like I've been the last couple of years, is this complacent attitude, this complacent position, of just not going anywhere, not having the drive for moving forward. And the Page of Wands to me is all about having that drive to move forward. So I found that very interesting. So question 2, how can we best work and collaborate together? And I got the Magician. Okay, he's being a little smarty pants, this deck. The Magician, and the quote at the bottom says, but the raven, sitting lonely on the placid bust, spoke only that one word, as if his soul, in that one word, he did outpour. Wow. I don't know that I have to say anything about the Magician. The Magician is all about manifesting. And to me, this card is saying, you have all the tools at your disposal. All you have to do is take the action to move forward, to manifest whatever you desire. Doesn't matter what it is. You have the tools to do whatever you need to do. So I feel like that's what brought me in this deck together, is me figuring out how to use those tools to my benefit, to become the Magician, in essence. Interesting. So for card 3, what is the card's first impressions of me? This deck's first impressions of me. And again, I get this, it's the Hanged Man, or the Hanged One in this deck. There are 2 bodies, the rudimental and the complete, corresponding with the 2 conditions of the worm and the butterfly. See, I get that. Like, I totally see, this deck is like, it gets me, because I feel like I'm in this in-between stage. This isn't just about a hermit. Not a hermit. This isn't just about a hanged man being needing a new perspective. This is about that in-between stage between inaction and becoming who you're meant to be. It's like a resting period, I feel like, in this card. Where, and I love the butterfly down here and the worm. And I know he's not, but he is, looks like he's almost coming out of the cocoon, becoming something greater than himself, greater than what he was. And I feel like those all go together. Take the action, become the magician, and then transform out of this stagnant energy you're in. Awesome. Into who you're meant to be. So for card 4, what kind of reading are you best suited for? And I got the 6 of Candles, 6 of Wands. Again, there's this action, and the 6 of Wands is a celebratory card. And maybe I keep hearing celebrating the wins. Even if it's a small win. Like right here, this little mouse is singing to her. If it's focused, okay. This little mouse is singing to her, and maybe that's just the win for the day. Is just be in that moment. So that's interesting. And then it says, you are rich, respected, admired, beloved. You are happy as once I was. So the cat's not happy. And he's looking at him like, yeah, everybody's happy but me. But to me, this isn't a card about celebrating accolades or anything like that. It's about celebrating the little things. And sometimes we often forget the little things. Interesting. So for card 5, what kind of relationship can I expect with you? What kind of relationship can I expect with you? A balanced one. Temperance is all about balance. It says, I intend to put up with nothing that I can put down. Interesting. I intend to put up with nothing that I can put down. That's kind of hard hitting there. It's like, you need to take this action. You need to become the magician, transform into this butterfly. You know, even if it's a hard road, accept the little things along the way so that you can have this balance. Interesting. Yeah, the wording is what's getting me. I intend to put up with nothing that I can put down. Interesting. So let's go to the book and see what the book says here. So for the 3 Page of Candles. It's just a brief description. Again, it says, if I can only get a good look at them, I can soon tell who they are. By Hop Frog. Keywords: upright, exciting news, inspiration, creative spark. And in reverse, bad news, missed opportunities, or immaturity. And I feel like that there is a creative spark with the Page of Candles or Page of Wands, but in this instance, I'm getting that missed opportunities because I'm refusing to move forward. So I find that interesting. Super interesting. So for card 2, and I didn't read that was what brought you to me. It's going to show me how to create that spark and not miss any more opportunities. Okay, so the Magician. That's question 2. How can we best work and collaborate together? And they do have a little bit more information on the Magician. Insights. Poe is seen here as an alchemist, the alchemist of perhaps one of the most famous and recognizable poems ever written, The Raven. Its enduring legacy has influenced many modern works. It is a staple in pop culture, merchandise, movies, television, video games, and music. In fact, it is so popular that an NFL team was named after it. Wow. Did not know that. Keywords: upright, alchemy, inner skills, manifestation, expertise, and knowledge. And I get the inner skills and manifestation out of that. Reverse, misuse of energy and resources, trickery, manipulation, lack of confidence. And I've gotten that too. So I kind of feel like he's saying that in that. Interesting. So for question 3 was the first impressions of me, which I got the Hanged one. Insights. The quote is perfect for this card because in tarot, the Hanged One, traditionally known as the Hanged Man, refers to a period of introspection and surrender. It symbolizes our need to let go and allow the universe to take the lead. Often things are going on within and around us that transform who we are. It is the chrysalis that we find ourselves cocooning and during our surrender. The remainder of the quote was added to the death card. What we call death is but the painful metamorphosis. How appropriate. Keywords: upright, cocooning, step back, letting go. And that's been my running theme for 2 years now. That's crazy. Trust the process and lessons at work. Reverse meaning need for introspection, stuck in the past, not being authentic, end of limbo. And that was the question, what does this card think of me? So it's very spot on of what this deck thinks of me. Of what I've been going through the last few years, actually. Card 4, what kind of reading are you best suited for? We got the 6 of Candles. It's not lost on me that 3 of the 5 cards are major cards. Insights on the 6 of Candles. In the Cask of Amontillado, the narrator Montresor feels an acquaintance Fortuna has irreparably insulted him, and his only recourse is a revenge. In a twist of fate, upon his death, Poe found himself the victim of revenge by a literary rival named Rufus Griswold. This saboteur did not bury Poe alive, but did write a defaming postmortem, which became a stain on his reputation. Painting Poe as a drug addict and depraved recluse. Nothing could be further from the truth, however. It is possible that this scathing portrayal likely contributed to much of the exaggerations that surround Poe's legacy. And then the upright, meaning success, accomplishments, a raise, reward, promotion, validation. Reverse, defeated, passed over, needs not being met. And that's it. That's interesting. And then for 5, we've got, the question was, what kind of relationship can I expect with you? So I feel like in the question, this was more, I was talking more about myself, but what kind of reading are you best suited for in the 6 of Candles? With what I just read, kind of leans toward jobs, like a job, business, or starting a business. So I find that interesting. 5, what kind of relationship can I expect with you? With Temperance. And I feel like he's meditating on a cloud. The quote is from a letter to J. Beauchamp Jones. In it, Poe is referring to his enemies. Perhaps it was years working as a literary critic that earned him his fair share. After all, Poe was known for his brutal honesty and did not mince words or refrain from insults in his literary reviews. Perhaps it is a reminder of the very definition of temperance itself, to moderate our actions, thoughts, and feelings. In doing so, we can avoid many unnecessary follies. Interesting. Keywords: upright, moderation, balance, harmony, self-control. Reverse, lack of control, excess, extremism, overindulgence, and lack of judgment. I find that very interesting. Very interesting with the spread. So yeah, that is my spread with the Mr. Poe Tarot. my deck interview. Tell me what you guys think in the comments, what you felt, saw, thought, any of it. Let me know. But that's it. That's all I got. If you guys like this video, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more, please subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification button so you're alerted to any future videos. And y'all have a good night. Bye.